Alright, we should be live. So we're back. We're going to be doing the mixed up premiere draft on Arena. So let's see, the cards will be added to our collection, so this is not a whatchamacallit, a phantom draft. And from many different sets in every pack. Okay. As far as I know, the packs are more like what are they called? The mystery boosters. So you're not going to get a pack with like 15 rares in it or anything. So like it should be like a normal booster, but there can be like anything. So and it has the specialty sets like Modern Horizons 3 and Pioneer Masters. So things that got downshifted in like master sets and whatnot that are on Arena, or remastered sets that are on Arena, will be at their downshifted rarity, I believe, in the packs. So it is possible to get an uncommon that is the caliber of a rare because of that. So this is one of those formats that's going to be all over the place. This is going to feel a lot more like drafting, for the most part, like 20 years ago for me, because since the packs can have anything in them, there's even less synergy than if you got like Chaos Draft, where all of the packs are going to be at least from a certain card pool, even if there's not a whole lot of overlap in all of them. So like if you know there's going to be like this pack and this pack and this pack and this pack, etc. in the draft, at least you know what you can potentially see, especially if you can remember cards from the sets that were good or worth drafting. But with a thing like this, we're just kind of all over the place. Alright. So, Pestilent Cauldron. Discard a card, make a 1/1. Each opponent mills cards equal the amount of life you gain this turn. Exile 4 cards from a single graveyard, draw a card. And 2 creatures, lands, and/or planeswalkers from graveyard to hand. Each player gains 4 life. The curse roll is not going to be great. Gains indestructible. Power 4 or greater. I am looking for Mana Dork's card draw, fixing. Like, I might actually just want this Farfinder here, and I'm not even kidding. Removal. Yeah, you want, like, bombs, removal, card draw, fixing. Because the packs are going to be all over the place. So taking a card that fixes my mana, regardless of what I'm playing, is already kind of at a premium. And there's no, like, straight-up bomb here, so I'm prepared to just take Farfinder. Yeah, this requires Manifest Dread specifically, which we might see, but we're not going to see a ton of, so. 3 damage to any target is fine. Kill a creature and buff my creature is fine. Fixing for splashing, but I don't know what colors I'm necessarily running yet. And none of these blue cards are card draw. So I'm very inclined to take Open Fire or Twisted Embrace, and since Open Fire is a single color, I think I'm going to take the Open Fire. Six mana to draw a bunch of cards if I don't have Infinite Flyers in play. Dies, draws a card is not the worst. Eviscerator's Insight. Also not terrible. Armament Core would be fine if a whole lot of colors. Alright, so I'm kind of inclined to grab the Exuberant Cultist here. Baker's Bane Duo is also not bad. It's a very efficient creature. Makes a food. and can usually attack as a 3/3 for 2 mana. I think I want the Cultist, though. I think I'm going to take that. I want the Network. This requires me to have a bunch of artifacts, so that's not off the table. There's a Grafted Growth, though. There's Enchant Land tap for 2 mana. I see an Asp is just a big body. Venting Voice. I think I want the Grafted Growth here. Ramp and Fixing. Yeah, if I can be base green and fix for my mana, and then just draft whatever good cards come around in the later packs. It's of any one color, but it does help for, like, a double splash or something. Like, if I open an insane, like, black card with double black in it, like a Shoulder of the Apocalypse or something. Fade the Helm. Tip Archer. Sky Warden. Actually inclined towards the Ardent Elementalist. I need, like, right now we just have Open Fire, but I'm down to take, like, anything. There's also an Evolving Wilds, which is also very tempting. Oh, there's Think Twice. Almost definitely taking that. I don't think any of the other cards quite good enough. I need to have blood tokens for that one. Aim for the Head would not be terrible if I wanted to run black, but I think I'm going to take the card draw over the discard. Goldkin, there's Deadweight, a Whirling Strike. There's also a Swiftwater Cliffs when I have a bunch of red and blue cards, so... Like, right now my only green card is Fixing, so... Down to take a bit of mana Fixing there. Alright, Assembles the Titans is kind of trash. Draw a card, then put a land into play. May return a historic permanent to owner's hand. Honestly, I'm inclined to grab this just in case we get one of the learn cards, because none of these are great. Also, it's 5 mana to exile a non-land permanent. So, like, yes, the opponent gets to draw a card, but it will actually kill any problematic card. Alright, now I'm inclined to grab a blue-green fixer. And now the red-green fixer came back around? Yeah. Alright. It's like, we are Temur. Like, just having these 3 lands and the Farfinder and the Grafted Growth means that I can basically take any white or black card I want also, if I really want them. I guess out of all of these, the High Fae has the most value. I want to take a double splash card there. Maybe. Like, given my color combination, there are going to be creatures that I just have a hard time killing because they're not within range of my red burn or my green fight effects. So, rather than just outright lose, don't really care for Mammoth Growth. It's possible I want the Poison Tip Archer. The double blue and water knot is kind of medium. I'm going to take the Archer just in case. Enter more lands, +1/+0, and can't be blocked. Yeah, okay. Take the runner over the... I don't want to splash for the other thing is the issue. Alright. Not the worst. Alright, so 4/5 flash flying, spells of mana value 5 or greater that I cast cost 1 less to cast. I don't need the Aether Seer. Repository Scab is not terrible, but not what I want right now. Capture Sphere, Bergstrider, Torch Carrier. Yeah, the more I look at these other cards, the more I think this is just going to be Thrix. Like, I think the next best card is either going to be the Bergstrider if I can find the Snowlands, or Repository Scab, and since I don't have any Snowlands yet, we're just going to take Sunstorm here. Silken Strength. Zaraform Hybrid's not bad. Ferocious Werefox. 5 damage to a player or Planeswalker, so no. Iridescent Blade Master also not bad for threat of activation, but I think this one being the more mana efficient option. Opponent sacrifices a creature of their choice. Not terrible, but not going to come up as often. Okay, give me the Werefox. Essence Capture, Volatile Stormdrake. This is the one where you get energy in exchange, yeah. Swooper. Essence Scatter. Thunderdrake is second spell to get a 1/1 counter. Deathmaker Initiate. Garenbreak Paladin. Drop Compactor, not unplayable. I think I'm just going to take the Essence Scatter, though. Green Ghost Shintai. But it would have to grow itself unless I find something else. There's another Swiftwater Cliffs. Ren's Resolve. Run Over. Don't really need the Herbalist or the Stony Strength. Yeah, give me another Fixing Land. There's another Essence Scatter if I wanted it, but I don't think I need multiples. Actually, the lands wheeled last time. Let me take the Goshintai. It's a constantly growing threat by itself. If we ever find any of the other Goshintais, this gets better. There's a Negate now. I would actually have to get the Snowlands for this thing to be good. It's really good if I can get the Snowlands, but they actually have to be in the packs. Yeah, Scurryfoot might actually be worth it. A 1/1 and then later on a 3/3. 1/1 becomes a 2/2. Which one is Discover Thoughts again? Or Discover the Impossible. Top 5 cards in my library. Exile one of them face down. Put the rest on the bottom of my library in random order. I may cast the exile card if it costs 2 or less. Otherwise, put it in my hand. Six mana, 4/6. Cathartic Reunion. Army of Jealous Thirst. Give me this. Give me the big body. I'm running out of time there. This one I need Delirium, but I also get a basic land and put into my hand. Probably gonna be the pickup. The equipment deals the damage. Yes, give me the Spine Centipede. Ooh, an Aetherize now. Ooh, but a draw 2, discard 1, and give my guy flying. +1/+1. That's probably worth. Yeah, if that weren't in the pack, I think I'd take the Aetherize, but making my guy hard to block and getting in for damage. Alright, I'm going to take the Repository Scab now. There's always a chance we find like any of the infinite threaten effects from across the history of Magic. And being able to steal your guy and cast this and sacrifice your guy and then put that card on top of my deck seems pretty good. Or no, back to my hand. Better. Yeah, I guess out of all of these things, the 2/2 that becomes a 6/6 later on. I don't have any big scary green creatures. Like, we need a 6/6 that gains me some amount of life when it comes into play or something. Yeah, I think we take the Thunder Drake over the Swooper. Alright, red-blue land did wheel. Will in fact take it. Ooh, excuse me. This one is can't be blocked by dinosaurs. Yeah, give me a negate. Probably not running him, but maybe. Tempest Jin. Just infinite blue mana. Probably not. There is, however, an expressive iteration. Cancel. Keen Buccaneer is fine. There's a 4-mana 4/4. Upside. There's also a 7/5 Convoke Hexproof, but... yeah, give me expressive iteration. Ooh, Scrap Shooter now. Hey, a Snowland. Spinning Wheel Kick, but we don't have enough things to currently kill anybody with that, so... all these lands and none of them good for us. Alright, give me the Scrap Shooter. Yeah, I don't think so. Ah, there's... there's a gain control of a creature effect. Is there anything better? I don't think I want Cathartic Parting. Consider is fine. Gold Vein Pick is also not terrible. Buff my creature and get me treasure when it's attacking. But yeah, I think we'll grab the Take for a Ride. Gadwick? Probably not. Spells you cast from your graveyard or from exile cost 2 less. Plotting cards from your hand cost 2 less. Probably not going to be it. Marauder's Axe. Yeah, it's really tempting. Savage Punch, also not bad. Snowhorn Rider would be playable in this deck. We might wheel the Snowhorn Rider. Excuse me. Is that worth it? It might actually be. Yeah, I'm gonna take it just in case. Because getting the white mana is not super difficult right now. Still an artifact cycling. Don't have enough lands with basic land types. Might legit want Valor Singer here. Or Squeak, no. Convolute. Possible, but I don't think so. Yeah, I think the Valor Singer helping push damage is just better. The 2-mana 2/1 that in the late game draws me cards. Exile a target card from a graveyard, then investigate. Sacrifice a clue. You may have Lazab become a copy of a creature. Phallic Rebuke. Mystic of the Hidden Way's not terrible. Grab the prize. Predation's not bad. Okay. So on the wheel, we have Cancel and Tempest Jin. And technically the Jade Sentinel, but... and a whole lot of black cards. Now do I want the Spinning Wheel Kick? Only have a few creatures that would actually matter for that. I think I take a white-blue land towards the copy a spell guy. Yeah, +3/+2 and trample is split second. Way more tempting. Alright, we'll take the Snowhorn Rider now. Plus now we have 2 morph creatures, so the opponents are never going to know what's up. I have a bunch of little guys, but I don't think I'm running that. 1/1 and has haste. I need a Convolute. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Well, if I could stop choking to death, that would be great, but... Other than that, this thing is super tempting. Also, we did not see any lesson cards, or any learn cards, rather. So, tiny bit disappointing, but... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So probably too many. I think I lose the negate. Probably the cancel too. We'll use Convolute and Essence Scatter. Alright. Well, on the bright side, our curve is relatively low. Just have some morph costs and whatnot. That does mean that Thrix is just a 4/5 flash flyer for 5, but that still sounds pretty okay, all things considered. Still need to cut 6 things, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards that Mocking Sprite makes cheaper, so at that point the question is, do I want another flyer that badly? Suppose not. Suppose we'll lose the Cultist as our least impressive 3, but also might wind up losing the Valor Singer. Yeah, I think it's Valor Singer. Do I lose Farfinder since I have the Centipede and the Grafted Growth? And then at that point it's just a 1/1. Like if this were the artifact, the 1/1 flyer for 3, Pilgrim's Eye, I don't think I cut it, but because it's the 1/1 ground creature, it's a lot weaker. What else am I gonna cut from here? Unvolute. Yeah, I suppose so. One more. Or do I want to cut a land at this point? I have Grafted Growth, Centipede, and these can both be cast face down, so maybe it is a land. So you have 5, 6, 7, 8, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 5, 6, 7. So I think we can cut an island at that point. It's me 7, 7, 6 is the mana base. Alright. I think it's fine, but not amazing, so we'll have to see how we do. There's nothing about this in the description, but I think I heard there aren't mythics in this, and we did not open any or see any, but it's entirely possible that that's just because there weren't any. Or I missed that something was mythic and thought it was a rare. But yeah, I don't know if that's true or not. I just... I feel like I saw it, like, in Kenji's chat when I was watching him play with the set. I haven't actually watched him draft the set. I've only seen him, like, I've only come in mid-game. Well, we have all of our colors, and the opponent took a mulligan, and we're going to be able to play this as a face down, but I'm not super thrilled with this hand right now. I suppose given that I'm on 16 land and I drew 3 lands, and I've got a 3-drop creature at least. Like, I'm not worried about getting run over, I'm actually more worried about a grindier matchup. Oh, there's another 4-drop. You know, perfect. 1/2 puts a counter, so it's a 2/3. Alright, well, we're drawing a curve, so that helps. You don't have your curve, just draw your curve. This is the one that becomes a 4/4 when an artifact enters. Alright, so they might be some blue-white artifact matters theme. Because I can't imagine they're running the Eye of Malcator just by itself. So Siege Smash might be better off as a way to kill one of their artifacts than anything else. Oh, that is another 4-drop. Alright, let's draw some cards and discard some cards. Alright, there's some land. Yeah, I guess the Skuldkin's probably the weakest right now. Just put 3 damage on them. I'm not going to be able to block the Eye here if they have another artifact. Okay, that's fine. I already got my cards out of it, so... I'm good in that regard. we got a counterspell too? Yep, alright. I mean, there's not much pressure on the board, but that can change very quickly. They just play an artifact creature. Yep. So now I'm down to 10, and they're 1 land away from their other thing. Yeah, none of my plays are particularly good here right now. What is your deal? Whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, you may put an artifact with mana value less than or equal to the damage dealt. Yeah, they did kill the Morph rather than the 4/4. 2/2 flyer. Best for me. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna lose this game. Need to draw something good very soon. Well, either they don't know how Soroform Hybrid works, or they have a card in their hand that's gonna do a thing. Oh, that hurts an awful lot. But I do still get to eat their guy. There's that. Yeah, unfortunately I'm at 4 and none of the cards I have right now do anything to stop me from dying, so... Alright. Yeah, I didn't need much, but I needed, like, one more thing than what I had. I needed a way to kill the flyer or something. No, I did not have fun. I lost. You know how hard it is to have fun at Magic when you're losing? In a thing that you paid money for, especially, to participate in? Like, casual games, I can have a lot more fun when I'm losing, as long as, like, cool stuff is happening, but I'm trying to win prizes. No, I did not have fun when I lost. It's nearly impossible. Alright, but if I don't draw my 3rd land, I'm gonna be sad. I have not drawn my 3rd land yet. I'm feeling sadness impending, and sadness on the stack. Sadness resolves. Yeah. Sure. Now, this is perfectly reasonable. I have 1 less land than the recommended 17, so clearly I can't draw my 3rd land until turn 5. Clearly. Alright, let's just have the biggest body on the board. No, I would not like to give them a card for no value, thank you. So they have 6 mana now. Now they have the biggest body on the board. I still don't have one of my colors. Alright. Oh, all these spells aren't doing me any good. I was gonna say if I don't draw land, so... I think it's that one. Punch is really bad. Black removal's really bad. 4/4 vigilance is really bad. Yeah, all of these are kind of terrible for me. 7 mana to grab and stab in the same turn. Saddles for 1. Yeah, I think I have to just kill their Death Toucher then. That way, if they want to saddle their guy, they have to tap their 5/5. Or just cast a 4/5. Sure. Also, infinite vigilance, by the way. Alright. And I don't have my 6 mana to play my thing, and... play him face up, so I can't play a 5/5 here. Not that that would help much. Alright. Get the bolt back. Incredibly expensive bolt. Take 6, go to 4. So both of their 4-power creatures are now lethal. All 3 of their 4-power creatures are now lethal. Yep, okay. Wow, this went very poorly. Like, I didn't think this deck was bad, but we're 0-2 to start with, and part of that is mana issues, because apparently running 1 less land means I don't get my 3rd land on time on Arena still. Despite having things that would... you know, search lands out of my deck and everything. No, none of that. None of my cheap card draw shows up. It's all just... all just awful because Arena can't handle 16 land, and it has to do extreme ends of the bell curve every single time. I forget if the Hondens are on Arena at all. I don't think they are. The Sanctuary should be on Arena, though, so when I took the Green Goshintai, there was also the chance that we saw, like, any of the Sanctuaries from M21, I believe. Either M20 or M21. Well, you can't find another 0-2 player, so... like, is there anybody else stupid enough to try and run 16 lands on Arena? I can't find anyone. Ah, there we go. I mean, I'm going to keep it. We're going to see... if I do anything at all this game. Okay. Is that one since I tapped? Oh, it's the card draw one. Alright, let's lead with him. So I'm on the play, I want the biggest thing possible. And they have a 4/1. Alright, in that case, I kind of want a 2/1 to block with and just get my card draw spell back so I get an extra use out of it. Now they're missing lands. Okay. Missing lands, probably missing a color at this point. Yeah, I'm still not prepared. I'm not prepared to trade my 2-3 off for their 4-1 either. So, especially not when I'm going to grow it next turn. Yeah, this is kind of a non-game. We're missing a color and a 4th land. Let's draw the card first, see what we hit. Alright. I was assuming they had a giant growth of some kind, like any of the million different variants. Ah, it's Totski. Hi, Totski. How are you? See, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's not killing them. I guess I could have attacked them with the 2-1 because they're going to have to block the 5-5 at that point, but this game just feels very over no matter what I do. Okay, maybe they were mono green, so they were just missing land to cast spells then. Yeah. Yeah, they're looking for a land. They're looking for their other color then. Alright, Totski, what you got? Besides having to attack. Yeah. Yeah, they're just very dead on board. Well, that game wasn't very fun either. Opponent didn't get to do anything. Better than the ones I lost, but only because I didn't lose, not because the game was actually fun. Alright, let's have a fun game of Magic. Both of us play our spells, and it actually matters what either player is doing in order to try and win the game. Yeah, just to be different. Not the most auspicious start for this format. I was really hoping it'd be fun because I didn't want to do any more, whatchamacallit drafts. I think it's going to be good to end on that one Ugin draft. Like, just have that be the last one of the format. Till I decide to play a flashback, like, a year from now or something. Alright, so which one do I want to play first? Towering Merfolk deals damage to a player. That player mills that many cards. I guess we run out the hybrid because it's going to be a while before I can do anything with them, so make them kill the hybrid first, and then if they want to do anything. gonna say, it's gonna be really interesting if they don't even want to attack with their guy, because that means they actually think they're going to mill me out. Alright, so we currently have Enchantment and Creature in the graveyard. Let's do this first. Start growing this. I don't think they want to trade their Death Toucher off for it now in the early game, but they're going to want to do that later, so it'll depend on whether or not we can attack into whatever else they play. Enchantment Creature, instant, as long as I don't want to flash it back. I wish they had milled a land along with the Grafted Growth instead of the Investigator. Actually, no. Lose both the lands. Keep the thing twice because I'd rather draw the card. I'd rather draw 2 cards than have a land in my hand and draw another card, especially when I have this guy. Because now I put the land in the graveyard, he's actually a 3-mana 3/3. So. Okay. This is fine. I just kill their Death Toucher and deal them some damage. And yeah, I don't need to... Oh, are they gonna do a thing? If they do a thing, I might... put a 1/1 counter on target creature. Oh, yeah, it's whatever. Got it. It's not how I was planning to deal with your guy anyway. Yep. 2. Play that out. I guess another forest is fine. Play the forest. And just this once I won't pay, which lets them know something's up, but... Because putting the thing twice in the graveyard makes the other thing a 3/3, and then in theory they're trading for the 5/6, so... Alright, well, I was already gonna have to double block, so... next turn we can Expressive Iteration, get this thing back up to a 3-3. It gets counters, right? Yeah. Alright. Now it's a Menace Trampler. Alright, put one into my hand. You. One into my library. It's gonna be you. And exile that one. Cast it. Attack with both. See how they want to block. If they want to block. Alright. Forest out and pass turn. Yep. And yeah, I think that's gonna do it. Alright. Actually, a reasonable game of Magic where everybody cast all of their spells and everything was fine and or dandy. Alright. Can we get at least one more win with this pile before we get another loss? 3 is still not great, but it's way, way better than 2. Granted, I really want the 4th win. 4th win is when I consider the deck a success, but... well, I'm on the play at least. And I have 3 lands to start with, so... let's run out the red-green lands so that way I have all 3 colors on turn 2. In case I need to do something besides cast Sauroform Hybrid here. They don't have a scary 2. I get to play my land... attack for 2, and hold up Essence Scatter for their 3. Yeah, that's kind of in my way. Alright, well, I don't want to miss my land drop, so... yep, there we go. And might as well get it down. Though we can't pay this turn. So I might be doing other stuff next turn. If I am. So, it or another detective enters. Discard the Rook. 3, 4... I just kill their guy and attack them. It's a little loose. But I feel like not attacking them is also not great. I guess I can run this out and play the land and throw my thing. I have 2 2/2s. Yeah, if I could have attacked with this as a 2/2 last turn, I would have done it, but... none of my creatures are great for you, but none of them are, like, particularly threatening either. That player sacrifices one of them of their choice. Yeah, it's going to be a little while before that's actually a good creature, so... I was going to say, if you kill the 2-2 before I attack, I just kill your guy and attack with the other 2-2, so... I want to wait until my guy's at least sideways first. Alright, play Morph. Ah. I'm not blocking, because my guy is way better next turn. Use your Drowner. Yeah, this is fine. I have way more options if I wait. Oh, they milled some value. They milled a 1-2 flyer. Yeah, just take it. Okay. So fine. Okay. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Killing their one guy doesn't change that either. Alright, so... Mm-hmm. 3, 6, so... Yeah, let's get him online, so that way they have another trampling threat to worry about first. So they need to deal with the 7/7 on the face of it. Okay. So yeah, we just, like, face burn now. Okay, got the third win. So, not a total failure. Now if we can just win the next game, the deck will actually be a success, and everything will be great, and move on with our lives. Alright, I'm gonna keep it. We're gonna go turn 1 mouse into turn 2 investigator. And then when we don't draw our land, and be very sad inside. I mean, it's a 4th land, so I'm not gonna argue, but forest would have been way better, or mountain. Yep, it's fine. Our body. We can get back that thing later. Super care. So that's now a 5-4. A bit rough, not gonna lie. Ready to any 2 of my creatures. Intervention? Sure. Ooh, Vampire Nighthawk. That's real bad. Okay. Well, I kind of need my other colors is the issue. I need a second green. I guess what I can do is put this one in my hand, put the island on the bottom, and then exile him and cast him real quick and go get my other green source. That way my reach creature will actually be online. Six. Yeah, this is just me taking a beating, though. I can't imagine I'm gonna win this unless the rest of their hand is just garbage. And that doesn't seem to be the case, so... Three, 4, 5, 6, 7... They have a punch. So I get to gain 2 life and kill my guy and not be at risk of losing anything. And exile the other one, sure. Sure, why not? Why the hell not? Why not just have everything? Oh my god. Well, guess I'll die now. Yeah, I can't even gain back enough life because they'll give the stupid thing a buff. So, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I already have a sorcery in my graveyard, so that's not helping. Right, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 from the Javelineer. 4, 5, 6... Yeah, I don't think I have anything now that's going to save me. Yeah, no. Game's over. Alright. I need, like, one more thing, or for them to not have gained 4 life that turn. Yeah, I needed them to not have been a punch or something. Like... Oh well, at least we made it to 3 wins first, so it wasn't a complete train wreck. Oh hey, Kamigawa boosters. Sure, we can open those. What did we get? Tribute to Harabi and Mindlink Mech. Hey, well, if you're watching this live, give me a minute, we'll do another one. If you're watching this on YouTube, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Have a good rest of your day.